So this is my opinion on the bottom 5 Wallbounces in the game. Now this is kind of hard because Wallbounce as a mechanic is just so good in itself that it was kind of hard to find like bad Wallbounces. But I think I managed to make a bit of a list and then pick 5 out of it. So let me know what you guys think about these 5 characters. I think the Wallbounces are kind of bad. Now some of them are still useful, but you know, you have to pick 5 of a really good bunch, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. So at number 5, I think Gigas definitely deserves a spot because his demo +2, it is a power crush, it is a wall bounce, however it's 30 frame startup, so it is actually quite slow. So if he absorbs a move, in a lot of cases I've seen, especially offline and in matches, he actually absorbs the move, but the opponent recovers in time and actually blocks the power crush and then punishes Gigas for doing it. So it's not a fast power crush at all compared to like of Asuka's power crush or Julia's power crush, where they're able to absorb, and because of the speed attack they can still wall bounce a lot of things. But in Giga's case, he's gonna have to use it to go through a string or go through some really long recovery move in order to get the wall bounce. So I don't think his is really that good. So yeah, I think Giga's definitely deserves a spot here. At number 4, I want to say Josie Resol's switch stance 4. Now I say this because I think it's reactable, and also it's locked behind the stance. Even though it's a very good stance, it's still locked behind the stance, and she doesn't really have much to mix up with. So like, it's not scary to eat the switch stance 3 compared to the 4, which wall bounces. But also because I think it's seeable at 23 frame startup, but also you can fuzzy guard it. So it's very hard to hit the opponent with switch stance 4 compared to the 2, for example, because the 2 is a lot quicker than the 4, so it's more likely to hit as a mid option. But the 4 is quite slow, it can be interrupted, it can be seen in reaction. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. And also it's just locked behind the stance, so I think this deserves a spot in the bottom 5 wall bounces. So yeah, I don't think this is anything special. So at number 3, I think we have Lucky Chloe. Why I say Chloe is because her wall bounce, forward 1+2, is a very slow high. It is plus on block, +7 on block, but it is a very, very slow high. So it's quite easy to interrupt. And you know, it's a high, you know, it's gonna be hard to hit the opponent with slow high. Not many people are gonna press into this with a 27 frame gap. Although when it hits, it does do a lot. But her other wall bounce is a lot better. Like it's a mid power crush, so it's a lot better than this. So yeah, this is just too slow to be usable in a real game, in my opinion. It has its uses. I mean, the backswing blow, it can evade some moves if you time it well, but in my opinion, it's just too slow in general. On top of being a high, if it was a mid, it'd be a lot better. But because it's a high, it's gonna be really hard to use against an active opponent at the wall. So yeah, I think Chloe deserves a spot on the list. So at number 2, I want to say Lei, because Lei's up 1+2. I mean, it kind of explains itself, right? It's really slow. Not only does it come out of like a big stance jump roll thing, it's also quite slow move in itself with 22 from startup. Now the jump does have a low to go with it, but I mean, not many people are gonna let you like just sit there and take this mix up. You know, they're gonna move away or they're gonna step in time, and it looks pretty reactable as well. Like, well, I don't know if it's reactable, but it's extremely slow. So I think it definitely deserves a spot on the list. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Like, I mean, it kind of explains itself, right? I mean, look at that. It takes forever. Like, you can make a cup of tea and then challenge it or step it in time, maybe. So yeah, I think this definitely deserves a spot on the list for sure.
I hope you're ready.
So at number 1, I think this is the worst part. Wall bounce in the game. Bob's up 1+2, 1. So why this kind of sucks is because he jumps before he does it, and he has no low option out of it. So there is actually no mix up to this. So it has no range as well. You can see the range of it. It has very little range. It comes out of a jump roll stance like Lay's, but at least Lay has a low option to maybe catch you sleeping. But yeah, this has like no mix up to it, and it's just a mid option. So yeah, I think this is it's just horribly slow. It has no mix up potential. It has very little range. It just seems like a big meme move. So yeah, I'm gonna say this for sure. So yeah, that's the video. If you disagree with me, of course you can tell me in the comments below what you think is worse. If there's a character that you think there should be on the list, you know, let me know. And yeah, and thanks for watching the video. I made a top 5 Wallbounces if you guys would like to look at that as well. It should be in the recommended. So yeah, thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe please. I'm going to put more content out. And thank you.